Hi besties, what's up and welcome back to another family meeting. Today's video is one that I wasn't sure I was going to make, to be honest. I haven't felt like filming for like a month or more. Anyways, I didn't think I was going to make this video at all. But I got a message that really touched my heart, and I'm like, okay, I guess you guys just see the glitz and glamour. I'm going to definitely attach it on the screen so you guys can also read it. I got a message from one of you that says they want my life, and I was just laughing because you all don't really know the half of it. I mean, everybody to each their own, right? Everybody have their own struggles, but I just know that whatever is given to us, we can it's something we can handle, because the Bible says we would not be given a temptation bigger than our capacity. So yes, so this mail basically says, or this message rather basically says, they want my life, I'm always having fun, and I'm like, I wish. I mean, you guys just see what I show you, right? As this is the same thing with every YouTuber or everybody you see on the internet. They just show you what they want to show you. Most people don't show you when it's hitting them, to be honest. Most people don't show you when they cry and hug their pillows at night, right? So I just was pressed in my heart to do this. I mean, I had an extensive conversation with the person, but I just said, okay, maybe some other person has this perceptive or notion about me that I am a baller, like I'm always having fun. That's not true. Anyways, I've rambled a lot. I don't know if I'm going to post out this video, but if you're watching it, then definitely I published it or not. So without further ramblings, let us dive into the video for today. If this is your first time seeing me, please do not make it your last by clicking on the subscribe button and turn on your bell notification icon so that you get notified when I post out a new video. It's my life. Lazy. It's my life. I got dirty. It's my life. Before we dive into the video for today, I want to let you know that it's totally normal to feel the way you do. The problem is staying that way. A lot of us go through it. I think everybody goes through it, to be honest. Every human on God's green earth have a time in their life where they struggle with one thing or the other. They necessarily might not show you or let the world know, but just know that they're going through it. So you're normal, you're perfect. There's nothing wrong with you, okay? And this too shall pass. All right. I feel like I've rambled a lot, so let's jump into the video for today. Before I get into the video proper, I just want to let you know that this video is me telling you my realistic tips, what I do when I feel unmotivated, and it has helped me so far. So you're welcome to try a thing or two out, and I hope the way it's been helping me, it's also going to help you. The first thing I have here is allow yourself breathe. Look, you're doing all you can. It's okay. You cannot do more than what you know, to be honest. It's okay to breathe. It's okay to just lie in bed. It's okay to be lazy. Like, you don't want to do anything, it's fine. Live in the moment. Like, don't force yourself to get out of your situation faster than you can. I don't know if that makes sense, right? But listen to it again. Allow yourself breathe. Tell yourself, girl, guy, I'm doing the best I can. Call your name and say, Nancy, I'm doing the best I can right now. It doesn't matter if it's not rewarding at the moment. It is what it is, and that's it. So just leave it there. The next one I have here is identify your trigger. Identify what has gotten you to that position. I mean, you didn't just wake up one morning and decide that, okay, you know what, I don't want to do anything for today. You didn't just wake up and say, you know what, for the rest of the month I'm just going to chill. Like, I don't want to stand up from my bed, I don't want to do anything, I don't want to go to work, I don't want to read, I don't want to do shit. Nobody decides that. I mean, I don't decide that, right? And I'm sure 98% of people don't just wake up deciding that they wanted to just be it. Like, they just wanted to be sad or something. So yes, identify what your trigger is, what has gotten you to that position. It could be work, it could be school, it could be your environment. Just identify what it is, and if possible, leave that place, because the more you romance your trigger, the more you stay where you are. Do you understand? So for me, most times when I identify my trigger, if my trigger is my environment, I live in a family house, my sister and mom. If I feel like my trigger is coming from my family, I just zap. Like, I just get out. I like hook up my friend, call my friend up to say, "Oh, yo, I need a space to crash," and I go there, or I stay in a hotel or something till I feel like I'm okay. I just try to stay away from whatever is triggering me at the time. And if it's work, I mean, you necessarily cannot just up and leave work like that. If you can, that's fine. My work is flexible, so yes, I can just take a few days out of work and all of those good stuff. So yeah, just identify your trigger and leave it. The next one I have here is, what's the way forward? So this is where you ask yourself, what's the way forward? Now I'm done feeling, now I've embraced my feeling, I've acknowledged the fact that I'm at this space at this point in time. I've acknowledged the fact that I'm unmotivated. I've acknowledged the fact that I am depressed. What's the way forward? I have also identified my trigger. What's the way forward? What do I want to do about it? Now this is where you have to make a critical life decision. Do I want to remain here, or do I want to leave? Now, if you want to remain here, oftentimes it leads to suicide. It's unfortunate, but yes, that's almost the solution in sight, right? But then if you decide you want to leave here, you start to think, do I want the universe to pull me out, or am I going to do something to pull me out? Okay, if you want the universe to pull you out, it's going to take you longer than someone who decides to get themselves out of that situation. If you wait on the universe, this is where we cry to the heavens or to whatever spiritual head, or I don't know. This is where the spiritual aspect comes into play. Or you just, for those who are not spiritual, this is the point where they look up to the universe and just pray that the universe pulls them up. And hear me out, sometimes it works. There are times when I've also been in this position where I want to come out of whatever I'm feeling, but I don't even know how to, right? So I just leave it up to the universe. Like, you put me here, I could lift up to the heavens, you put me here, so do your thing and just pull me out. Now, if you also decide that you want to go out yourself, what are your realistic steps to take? Do you want to move? Do you want to speak to yourself? Do you want to take the bull by the horn and just, get out? So it's your choice to make at this point. But whatever you do, I hope that you choose to move out of wherever you are. The next step here says self-reflect. Self-reflect how your life impacts the environment and draw strength to move on. Okay, this is what I do. For me, that you have to first of all figure out how your life affects the environment. So for me, I know that I have a community that sort of looks up to me, if that makes sense. So I just know that I have to show up for these people, right? I also have a family that highly depends on me. So if you don't have a community, you're not in the internet space, you're not like, you don't have a community of your own, just remember you have family that look up to you. So that's what I do most times. I mean, my family basically looks up to me. So it's like, do you want to fuck up for their sake? No, you can't afford to fuck up. My last step here says move on. Okay, it sort of ties into what I just said. At the point where you've decided that, okay, I don't want to keep feeling this way, it's just time to move on. Okay, and I pray that if you decide to move on, God comes through for you. I pray that whatever you believe in, I mean, you necessarily don't have to be a Christian or a Muslim looking up to God, but whatever you believe in, I just pray that this is a time where they show up and pull up for you. Okay, so let me just recap on the 5 tips we discussed. The first one is allow yourself to breathe. This is the point where you feel your feelings and just sink into it. The next one is, number 2 is identify your trigger. This is why you are feeling the way you are feeling, your environment, work, whatever. What is it? Identify it. The third one is ask yourself the way forward, right? Figure out what you want to do. Do I want to sink here, or do I want to move on? The fourth one is self-reflect. Okay, self-reflect on how your life affects the environment. This would, and draw strength from it. This would help you move on faster. And the last step, which is the fifth, is definitely moving on. Okay, I hope this episode has blessed you. I hope not me sounding like a pastor. Anyways, I hope that to as many of you that has clicked on this video and decided going through one thing or the other, I just want to tell you, this is me encouraging you. I might not know you by face or by name, but I want you to let you know that you didn't put yourself on the earth, right? Something or someone put you here. Trust that that being that put you here is going to be with you even when it doesn't look like it, right? Anyways, we've come to the end of today's episode. I hope you did enjoy it. Speaking to you guys have definitely relieved me of a lot of things I was feeling. Thank you. Anywho, until I come your way next time, please do not forget to spread love wherever you go, and most importantly, do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's continue this conversation in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to read your thoughts. Also, let me know what kind of videos you want to see, and I'll be more than happy to film one or two for you. If you want to reach me, my social media handles are always in the description bar, so do well to check it out. My email is also there, so please feel free to send me an email whenever, and I'll respond at my earliest convenience. Okay, until I come your way next time, please do not to spread love wherever you go. I love you, I'm rooting for you, and whatever you're going through shall pass. Okay, see you next time, guys. Mwah!
Cause I only want you, yeah. Cause I only want you, yeah. Cause I only want you.